Are they there?
Yeah, they're here.
Hi.
Hey.
You
Who
said
all's there?
you said you had a story for us.
I sure do have a story for you. I'm going to bed.
Okay.
Okay.
Are y'all ready?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Who is that? Colin?
That's Kellyanne. She said that.
Kaylee Ann did.
Yeah.
I saw a
I'm 8.
picture of Kaylee Ann, and she sure has got a pretty face for a sister, don't she?
I'm 8.
Dad, put the bag.
8?
I'm 9.
No, you can't be 9. You're a little guy. You're a little guy.
No, I'm 9.
You're not a big kid.
Yes.
Wow. I didn't know you was all the way up to 9. And how about Colin?
6. Still.
What?
Yeah.
How did he get to be 6 years old when I wasn't looking?
Yeah.
Just happened, I guess.
When he got to be 6 years old when I wasn't looking. That ain't fair.
Yeah. But for his next birthday, he's gonna turn 7, and then it's gonna be 7, 8, 9.
Golly.
Yeah, because ever since we got born, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Yeah.
7, 8, 9.
10, 11,
Yeah.
12, 13, 14, 15.
That's pretty far out, man.
Until like 99 or 59.
I'm not going to be 99.
Yes.
Never.
You're gonna be 99, Kellyanne.
No.
Yes.
Well, what
No.
story you want to tell us? I'm recording this for the YouTube.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna tell a story about there was this pond at the edge of the field. A bunch of little frogs lived in it. Y'all heard that story?
No.
Well, there was a bunch of little frogs lived in this pond right on the edge of the field where the cows lived. And they had never seen a cow before. And there was this one old frog who was kind of a bully, but he was big. And he was the biggest frog in the pond. And he'd push the little frogs off the lily pads, and he'd push them away from where the best bugs were and stuff. He was
That's
just a mean
mean.
guy.
That's just
Yeah,
me.
he was mean. So one day, one of the little frogs was there, and this cow come up and drank water out of the pond. And the little frog said, "Oh my goodness, he is so big. I have never seen anything this big before. He's even bigger than the old frog." So he went around and told the others about it, and they was all talking, "Ribbit, ribbit, 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 dee-dee-dee-dee-dee, ribbit," making all them frog noises.
They
Well,
had dessert while talking.
What?
yeah. Okay, you have dessert. Because that's what the frog was wanting to do. So he said, "Nothing's bigger than me. I'm the biggest thing around here." And they said, "Oh no, he was much bigger than you." And the frog took in some air and swelled itself up, and he said, "I bet he wasn't bigger than this." And they said, "Oh yeah, ribbit, ribbit, ribbit. He was much bigger than that." And so the frog took in some more air and made himself even bigger. Now he's getting up, he's big as a baseball. And he said, "I bet he wasn't bigger than this." And they said, "Oh yes, he was much bigger than that. You can't get that big." And he said, "I'll show you." Now this frog's taking in all this air. He's like a balloon. He's starting to stretch. And he keeps wanting to take in more air to get bigger. Oh my goodness, something's going to happen. And he kept taking in more air and said, "He ain't no bigger than this." And
He's
I,
gonna
"Oh,
blow
yeah."
up. He's gonna blow
He's
up like
much bigger than it.
Like
He's
a
gonna-
What's going to
balloon.
happen?
no. He's gonna blow up like TNT.
You think so?
Yeah.
Well, what happened was my grandfather told me the story because he heard it from a gopher that lived out there in that field. And the gopher told my grandfather the story. And he said that whenever that frog took one more deep breath and said, "Well, I bet he wasn't bigger than this," and he started taking in the air. Well, being the early summer and there's a lot of pollen, what do you think happened?
He blew up.
Sneezed. He sneezed. And when he sneezed, all that air came out of him. And he just blew around the pond like an old balloon. Flew up in the air. Then he bounced off a tree. And he landed back in the water and he was flat, like a piece of paper.
Pancakes.
And all the little frogs was laughing. Ribbit, 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 ribbit.
Free pancakes.
Yeah.
He's just a little flat frog.
Talk to your grandpa.
So he tried to build himself back up, and he couldn't do it. He couldn't get big anymore. He was all out of air, and he couldn't get no air to stay in. He just kept staying flat. So just remember something. If you're really good at what you do, and somebody else is better at something that they do, don't try to make yourself better than them. Just be good who you are. Be the best one you can be. Kyler, you be the best Kyler, the best brother you can be to your sister. Colin, you be the best brother you can be to your sister. And Kaylee Ann, you let your brothers know you love them because you're all your family, and you nobody else can be your brother and sister, just y'all, and that's great. And that's the end of that story.
Okay.
Don't try to be too big.
Okay.
Yeah.
Daddy's
Don't-
big.
Huh?
Quesadilla.
Wait.
What did you say? You're talking to your grandpa.
Hello?
Thanks for the story.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. I got 1,000 of them.
1,000? I can't
Hey.
think you can do another one. Comments?
Well, I'll tell you what. When I get to come up there to see y'all, I'm going to tell you the story about how the rabbit lost his tail, and about Brer Rabbit's favorite laughing place.
What about the turtle under the water that held the
Rope. Yeah. And the bear thought he was so strong, but the turtle got down under the water because that was where he lived, and he held on to one end of the rope, and the bear couldn't pull him out of the water because he was too smart. He tied his end of the rope around a root down under the water.
Yeah, that was a funny one. We did it in kindergarten with Andy.
Yeah, that was funny.
Bye.
Was.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess
Bye.
Collins is out.
Love you.
I love you
Love
both.
you too. Love you too. Bye-bye.
Have a good day.
I will. Bye-bye.